Listen, every time I wake up here and the sun is bright, it's so bright outside, it's so beautiful. I'm just like amazed. Like it just amazes me. It's like seeing the sunset over the ocean like every day. It never gets old. Like you still want to take pictures every time, every day. Every day the sun could set in the same spot at the beach, right? We'll go to the beach, see the sunset. You could see it every day. You want to take pictures every single time because that's how just beautiful it is, and it just feels like a new experience every time you sit there and you watch that sunset. And it's like you look like you did yesterday, just almost the exact same, but it's like wow, it's so beautiful that you just always have to take pictures. You know, you always have to capture that moment, and it's like I always want to just capture the moments here. It's like I don't want to live through the lens. I want to live through my eyes. So I try not to have the phone. But it's like you just be wanting to take pictures and record so many things. So, yeah, it just amazes me. You could definitely be living a way better life than working a 9 to 5. And nowadays, people don't just do 9 to 5s; they doing like 3, 4 jobs. And then they be pumped about it. Yeah, I got 3, 4 jobs. Like what? No, that means you're just like even more of a slave than the person maybe with the one job, or the 2 job. You got 3, 4. That's crazy. Um, to each his own. But I just feel like who wants to work their life away? If God was to take you right now, what do you feel like your life is fulfilled? Do you feel like you've lived the best life you could possibly live on this earth? Do you feel like you took advantage of the opportunity of being on this earth in this realm of things? You got to ask yourself that. Like, is this how you want to go out? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if God was to say this is it for you, how do you feel about your life? It's kind of like if you haven't started living and you don't love yourself, listen, now is the moment. It's the moment to work on self love and to go out and live the best life that you can live. All that programming, all of that stuff that you were taught and it was pressed in your mind, you gotta let that go. You have to open up your mind to learn new things and to think a new way and to live a new way and know that there is a way, because one of the main things I see underneath people who are living like I'm living or move to Thailand or move to China or move to Africa or Jamaica, it's everybody want to know like, well, how do you make money? How do you survive? How do you make money? You have to understand that you have to find your own way. And there is a way for you. I promise. If you manifest it, you pray about it, you put it into the universe has no choice but to make it happen for you. So if this is the life that you want to live and you want to be able to get up and move to another country and live a certain way, you can do it. Because oh, well, how do you make money? Well, we still need to make money. Yes, you do. But the great thing about it is, in most of these countries, you don't have to make as much money as you have to make there. Like your rent alone there, maybe $2,000. You could be paying $580 for rent. I've seen places for $450 for rent. That comes with water and stuff. So it's just like you would have to make less money, right? So even if you say, hey, I have a way to make only $1,000 a month. Okay, you can literally move to another country with $1,000 a month. And you can afford to pay all of your bills that you have in this country. I don't know about your credit card bills and all that. I don't know if you're leaving that world behind or are you still going to be paying on those things. If you're not looking back, then all I'm going to say is don't look back. Keep moving forward. And certain countries, credit score isn't a thing, okay? Looking for a place to live, they don't run your credit. They don't call your old landlords. They don't do that. Now I don't know what the process is. If you're looking to buy something, that might be different. I don't know. But all I know is so far what I have experienced when it comes to renting, they don't want all that. They just want to know if you got the money. Do you have the money? Do you agree? All right, cool. Here you go. Here's the keys. Here's the money. It's yours for now. As long as you're renting it out. So it's not as hard as you may think that it is, and you don't need to have a lot of money. You do not. You do not. Okay. So you literally could. The young man who moved to Thailand, he was sharing how he had worked a job for like 3 months, and he just said he worked and worked, and he saved and saved, and he took that money and left and moved to Thailand, and that covered his bills or rent or whatever for a whole year. You know, it's tax season. It's tax season in America, and listen, y'all about to get some money. Just think about how you can capitalize on that money. Don't go wait in the line for the Jordans, please. Don't go and buy the new Louis Gucci bag. I'm not saying don't travel the world, but don't go book that trip and just to come back there and keep living the same life. You need to think about how this can change your life. How can you utilize these funds to change your life? Whether it's $2,000, 8,000 or 15, whatever. How can you turn that 2,000 into $1 million? How can you turn that 10,000 into $1 million? You got to think wider, okay? You have to think more grande. You got to think more big. So with that being said, just know that there's a way. And whatever life you want, you can go and get it. I'm trying to tell you, you can go and get it. Whatever life it is that you desire, you can go and get it, okay? So with that being said, you got to just go for it. Just go for it. Go for it. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life, because you don't know how many more moments you have left. People say, oh, life is short. Oh, life is short. But then go and continue to work the same miserable job. Let's make that make sense.